I was just out mowing the lawn and had a Mother's Day thought. It kind of came from my daughter. I had a phone call from her with her yesterday, and she started the call by saying to her 6-month-old, "Hey, are you going to tell Grandpa why we're a little bit late to this call and why I just had to take a shower?" And he didn't look embarrassed at all. In fact, he said nothing, and she had to tell me that he had uh, blown out his diaper, so she had to take a shower real quick because it got all over her. The joys of motherhood. But that's not actually what got me thinking. It was while I was out here mowing, I was thinking about a conversation that we had a little bit later where she said she told her husband that Mother's Day is hers now, and she gets to celebrate it, and it gets to be about her, and grandparents have their time or had their time, but now it's Mother's Day. And he said, well, what if my mom wants to spend the day with you and you go do something together? And she said, that's fine, as long as it's on Saturday. And I said, wow, you sound exactly like your dad. But I was talking to my wife later, and my wife said, well, that might actually be my fault, because she had asked me what I wanted for Mother's Day. And I said, oh, I've had a lot of Mother's Days. Now it can be about you. You get to be the mommy. So it just got me thinking, Mother's Day is really a life is really like a relay race. And you're waiting for your turn to run, and then you get this baton handed to you and you run with all you can, and it's all about you and how you're raising your kids and what you're doing, and you get to choose, and then you get around that track once, and now you get to hand this baton off. And so many people hand it off well, and so many people don't hand it off well, and some people want to hold the baton and keep running. But I'm so grateful that in my life, the mothers and fathers in my wife's life and my life, they handed that baton off and let us run, and we got our time as mom and dad, and now we get to be grandparents, and we get to hand that baton off to our children and let them run their race. And I'm so grateful that we're able to do that, and they're able to run their race. And it's hard to just stand on the sidelines now and watch them and hope that this all works out, but it's the way it's intended. And I just want to remind you this Mother's Day, wherever you are in that race, if you've already run your race, cheer your kids on, cheer your grandkids on. If you're wanting to run that race and hoping to have kids, get ready, get prepared, do what you can do, and cheer on the people who are running ahead of you. And so I want to say happy Mother's Day. And to my daughter, who just has her first baby in her arms for this Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day. Love that baby. Times change quick. They grow up way faster than you can ever imagine. You'll probably never relish the dirty diapers that get you requiring a shower, but those are good times. And it's good to remember the great thing that God has given you. For my daughter, who hasn't had a baby and is having just wondering if she's going to, we are praying for you. We are championing you. We are on your side. We're in this with you, and we will never personally know the hurt that you go through, but know that we are on your side and God is on your side, and we love you this Mother's Day. To my 2 daughters who haven't had kids yet, one of you's not even married, we love you both. Call your moms, wish them happy Mother's Day. To my wife, happy Mother's Day. Honey, I wouldn't imagine doing this without you, and the life we've built is so amazing, and I thank God for you. I thank God for all that you've done and poured into our family as we've handed this baton off. And to our 2 moms, to Lisa's mom and my mom, happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much for handing the baton off to us, cheering us on, giving us encouragement, giving us wisdom, speaking life into us as we have run our race, and we're coming to the end of our lap of parenthood, where we get to hand that baton off to our kids. Thank you for teaching us how to do it well. And to everybody out there, happy Mother's Day. Be blessed.